Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on air forever, and it should be that forever. And we're gonna talk about how the Miami Heat had an easy game against the Suns. The score looked a lot closer than it actually was, but the Heat won 111 to 102. Phoenix go to 27 and 19 and 14 and 6 at home. No Jalen Green, no Devin Booker. Remember that. And then the Heat 25 and 22 and 10 and 15 on the road. Miami got off to a really good start, 32 to 21 in the first quarter. They did lose the second quarter, but it was only by one, 27 to 26. They lost the third quarter 29 to 24, but still was able to win the fourth quarter 29 to 25. Andrew Wiggins was getting to that basket, hitting floaters and layups as much as he could. He finished with 10 points in 24 minutes. He went 5 of 12 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3. He ended up having 10 rebounds, so he finished with a double-double. 3 assists, no turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 10 in plus minus. You're just happy that he was able to contribute in multiple ways. Bam didn't have the most efficient night. He went 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, but he did a good job of getting to the free throw line and making all of them. Going 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He finished with 22 points. That was, again, the most points all for the Heat in consecutive games, I believe. He did have 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, and 2 steals in the block. You know he's going to bring that two-way play and put a lot of effort in making sure he grabs boards, too. He also had 4 offensive rebounds and 4 personal fouls. He's going to try to get at anything he can and try to find a way to beat you there before you can get a quality look off, and fouls can come that way. -7 and plus minus. Norman Powell, 31 minutes. He took a lot of shots, 21 to be exact. The problem was he only made 5 of them. He struggled to put the ball in the basket. He did make some layups and things like that, but it wasn't effective and efficient enough. But it didn't really matter. The Heat ended up winning anyway. 16 points for him, 5 of 21 from the field, 2 of 10 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He also had 10 boards, so he finished with a double-double. 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 offensive rebounds, 1 personal foul, and a +7 and plus minus. Pelly Larson, 35 minutes, 10 points. He went 4 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. It's just good to see him scoring double figures. He did have 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 turnovers, and also 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a -14 in plus minus. Yaka Chonas played 23 minutes. He was the only starter to not scoring double figures because he finished with 7. He only went 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds and 3 assists, no turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Faticio, 15 minutes, 1 point. He made and missed a free throw. He ended up missing his only 3. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a turnover, 2 personal fouls, and a +4 in plus minus. Gardner, 3 minutes, 2 points. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 1 rebound, 1 assist, and no turnovers. 1 offensive rebound, it was his only 1. 2 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Jaime Jaquez Jr., 36 minutes, 20 points. He ended up having the most points off the bench, and that was a good thing to see for him. 8 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. The 6 assists ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 2 turnovers and a block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a +19 and plus minus. He was really efficient scoring the basketball, really good at that in-between game, and also finding his teammates was really well done from him in this one. Nikola Jovic, 18 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds. It ended up being the most off the bench tonight. He also had an assist with no turnovers. He had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, was a +17 and plus minus. Drew Smith, 23 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal. And he ended up having 1 offensive rebound and 2 personal fouls and was a -3 and plus minus. If anything, for everything I just said, you got a good game from the bench and a good game from the starters. Everybody had a rebound or more. Everybody had an assist or more that ended up playing for the Heat. Good team basketball, good fundamentally sound basketball. Although they might not have shot the ball the greatest on the team and for the team, they still did a good job of playing together and they did it better than the Suns because the Suns couldn't really make anything, and I wasn't really surprised about that. Royce O'Neal, 31 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 10 from the field, 0 of 7 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 10 and plus minus. He filled up the stat sheet, but he didn't score a lot. And this one, he did miss a lot of shots. He's out there for his 3-point shooting and his ball movement, but he helped on the boards, and he's good at that too sometimes. But missing every three and basically almost every shot really didn't help. Dylan Brooks, he was decent tonight, 36 minutes. He ended up playing the most minutes on the team. He had 26 points. He also took the most shots on the team, 11 of 23 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers, a steal, and 2 blocks, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 7 and plus minus. He was doing everything he could. He scored in a variety of different ways. That's always a good thing to see, especially because he wasn't really known for that a lot early in his career. He's getting more chances and more opportunities to show what he can do, especially on the offensive end. And he's going to have to do more of it and probably do even better than he did tonight if they're going to pick up wins in the future with Devin Booker and Jalen Green being out. Mark Williams, he would be a guy that I would say you need more of too. 24 minutes, he had 11 points. He went 4 or 6 from the field, 3 or 4 from the free throw line. 6 attempts ain't enough, considering how they're currently constructed. 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, and 4 personal fouls. He also finished as a plus 10 and plus minus. Grayson Allen, he didn't scoot the ball that great either. 35 minutes, 18 points, 4 of 18 from the field, 1 of 11 from 3. The way he scored a lot of his points was going 9 of 10 from the free throw line. That was basically half of them, honestly. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 turnover. 3 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a minus 4 and plus minus. I mean, he has shown that he can have big nights, but it's not something that you're going to see every night. But it's harder to score when you don't have guys setting you up and making it easier for you. And you can say the same for Colin Gillespie. He played 31 minutes, he had 11 points, but he had to go 4 of 12 and 3 of 6 from 3 to get him. He also had 4 rebounds and 2 turnovers, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and he finished this game as a minus 9 and plus minus. Nigel Hayes Davis, 3 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, no turnovers in the steal, 1 offensive rebound, it was his only one. No personal fouls in the plus 6 and plus minus. Isaiah Livers did a good job on the boards. He finished with 5 boards, helped out defensively with 2 steals and a block. He also made his only 3 in all of his shots. They all was good ones anyway. And he finished with 9 points. That ended up being the most points off the bench. And he also had 1 offensive rebound out of the 5. No personal foul, was a minus 5 and plus minus. Also Iguodala, 17 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds. All of those rebounds ended up being the most off the bench for him and the team. 1 assist, 2 blocks, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 25 and plus minus. Ryan Dunn, 8 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 5 rebounds, no turnovers, 4 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a plus 3 and plus minus. Rasheer Flemings, 3 minutes, he missed his only field goal, 2 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, no personal foul, and a plus 6 and plus minus. Malawach, 3 minutes, 2 points. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. That's how he scored them. 1 rebound, no turnovers, no personal fouls. His rebound was offensive and was a plus 6 and plus minus. And then a nice block by Jordan Goodwin. It was his only one. He also had 2 turnovers, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 7 from the field. 2 points, 22 minutes. The 22 minutes ended up being the most off the bench. 13 minutes for Bouye. 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field. 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 12 and plus minus. And then you look at the Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat, comparing them. 100 field goals for the Suns, 37% for them. 93 for the Heat, 42%. 35 threes, 26% for the Heat, 20% for the Suns. They also shot 35 threes, 26 free throws for the Suns, 81% from the free throw line for them. 29 taken by the Heat. They shot 83%, 59 rebounds for the Heat, 56 from the Suns, 14 assists for the Suns, 21 for the Heat, 10 turnovers for both teams. 6 steals for both teams, but 7 blocks for the Suns, 3 for the Heat, 18 offensive rebounds for the Heat, 21 for the Suns, 35 defensive rebounds for the Suns, 41 for the Heat, and 21 personal fouls for the Heat, 24 for the Suns. And this ended up being a game where the Heat was really playing better all game. They had a little bit of trouble. No team is easy to beat. Obviously, it's a pride competition when you're in the NBA, so people going to come at you. They're not going to let you come at them that easy. They're not going to just give it to you. Obviously, that's what make them NBA players. That's what make them the best players in the world in this league. And the Heat was able to answer it by being consistent, making good passes, making good reads, getting to the free throw line, getting the baskets that they was able to generate. And next thing you know, they stayed ahead. And then it was just about closing the game out, and they was able to do that. And that's how the game was. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Y'all see y'all later today, hopefully, with more analysis.